It's exactly 1 minute gone past 9 a.m. A very good morning to you, and thank you for staying with us on Diamond 88.7 FM. Ilori. This is the News Sponge, your news and current affairs compilation of topical story headlines making the rounds. I am your host, BISOLA ODUWOLE. SULEIMAN, you're welcome. Here are the headlines trending in the news this morning. President Tinubu directs probe into Kanu's single market fire. Tinubu to visit Adamawa on Monday. Tinubu OT honor Lieutenant General Hiejerika on 70th birthday. Shatima to lead federal government delegation to Kanu over single market fire. Senate to reconvene Tuesday despite scheduled 2-week break. Senate defends decision on e-transmission of election results says action backed by data. Nigeria, Angola signed visa exemption agreement. Still making the rounds this morning, 2027, Umahi urges Southeast politicians to drop presidential ambition. Back Tinubu. I will contest 2027 elections, Peter Obi assures Nigerians. Northern governors sympathize with victims of Kanu market fire. El-Rufai seeks NSA clarification on toxic chemical procurement. Federal government warns Nigerians against illegal recruitment into foreign armed conflict. ADC criticizes President Tinubu for attending Argungu Fishing Festival amid rising insecurity. Oshu PDP lawmakers endorse Tinubu for 2027, back at delegates 2026 re-election. Moving on to the foreign scene, 11 killed in Israeli strikes on Gaza. Ukraine's ex-energy minister detained while attempting to leave country. China confirms visa-free access for Canada, UK visitors from February 17. Iran ready to compromise on nuclear issues if US lifts sanctions. Moving into the world of sport, NPFL, Ikorodu, Stone Eyimba, Remo Stars falter again. I know I will need you to work under new coach at Nottingham Forest. And those are the major headlines making the rounds this morning. It was compiled and edited by Abiodun Akinwumi. For sponsorship or advert placement, kindly contact our sales and marketing office on 09129294332 or 09077227120. Coming up next is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we discuss and have an in-depth analysis on some of the topical stories making the rounds this morning. I am BISOLA ODUWOLE SULEIMAN. Don't forget you can follow us by logging on to any of the Diamond FM online platforms, our website www.diamondfm.net, or watch us live on YouTube at Diamond FM. Ilori. The Diamond Breakfast Show commences shortly. Please stay with us.
Relationships shouldn't be this stressful.
Mommy. I told you that don't call me mommy. Call me sweetheart. How are you? I'm fine. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Yesterday you sleep well. You sleep well? Yes, I sleep well. Okay. Do you dream on me? Yes, I said, do you dream on me? Yes, I dream on you. Are you sure? I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you too. I want you to do a video call.
And Diamond FM, our relationship with you won't stress you out. We won't bring you so much drama because we're the perfect lover you've never had. With Diamond FM, it's the perfect relationship.
Major talking points in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at solar countries taking it, and you call yourself giant of Africa. Where?
Don't spoil my business too much. I just too hard for us. I mean, I want to kill us. All I not kill us on Nigeria. Please, so help us back them.
They should reduce their expenditure so that they can free enough money for social development. I wish for a Nigeria where we elect a leader based on competency and not popularity.
On the Diamond Breakfast Show, we place the spotlight on the critical issues in the country.
Government that says they are broke can prioritize construction of an additional runway over education of the people.
And the government, how can you hold in the mean? This is intolerable. It's provocative.
Now, you see, when you look at our democratic journey, we are yet to practice the new democratic system in Nigeria.
Join us on Mondays to Friday on the DVS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people.
From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Loring, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
A beautiful morning to you once again. You're tuned in and listening to Diamond 88.7 FM, your shining supreme station, and you're all welcome to the Diamond Breakfast Show. This program comes to you Mondays through to Friday at 9 a.m. This is where we talk about topical issues shaping governance, power, and accountability in Nigeria. And this morning, we'll be taking a look at three major national conversations, all of them touching directly on leadership, security, and the welfare of the citizens. Welcome to the Monday edition. My name is BISOLA ODUWOLE SULEIMAN. First, we examine the growing controversy between former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai and the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. El-Rufai has made far-reaching allegations against the Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA, including claims of the procurement of a highly toxic chemical substance and allegations of attempted arrest and phone surveillance. These claims, which have been denied by the government, raise fundamental concerns and questions about transparency, intelligence operations, surveillance, and so many other issues as well. Secondly, we move to Kwara State, where the governor of Kwara State, Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak, has come under intense public criticism following remarks promising to help his party win elections and win the 2027 elections. And it is coming at a time where the communities in Kwara State are facing serious insecurity issues, kidnapping, banditry, and rising insecurity. And, you know, a lot of people have said, oh, not at this time. This is not what you should be focusing on. This is not what you should be talking about. We'll talk about that and so many others this morning on the program. And lastly, this one is one that concerns, a lot of us as well, and it has to do with power, electricity. I don't know about, many places in Kwara or in Ilorin, but I know a lot of us have experienced, electrical downtime. There has been no power supply in my area for about 5 days, almost a week now. And then I've seen it happen in other communities as well. The national grid keeps collapsing here and there. However, the NLC has called for a comprehensive review of the power sector. They have described this current system that we practice as a failure. They've cited persistent national grid collapses, poor supply, rising tariffs, and they have even threatened industrial action if structural reforms are not undertaken. I experienced firsthand what lack of power supply can do, how it affects businesses, how it affects the daily lives of people. We will talk about that on the show. It promises to be an interesting conversation, and I know that whilst the program is going on, our guest will be joining us on the program this beautiful morning. But right now, it is you and I. Let's get into the business of the day. Welcome back. It is still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, your shining supreme station. Whilst I was about going on that break, my guest walked in to the studio. Joining me this morning is an educator, a senior lecturer. He is a public affairs analyst and a social commentator, Dr. Sunday Olaifa Adesheko. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. It's morning. I don't know why I'm rushing to the afternoon. It's still morning.
Maybe you want your salary to come as
honestly, I feel like February should just go. Welcome to the program. It's good to have you this beautiful morning.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into the first story, and this has to do with allegations, accusation of procuring a poisonous substance. The former Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, has publicly accused the Office of the National Security Advisor, led by Nuhu Ribadu, of procuring approximately 10 kilograms of thallium sulfate, a highly toxic, colorless and odorless chemical allegedly sourced from Poland. El-Rufai described thallium sulfate as a tightly controlled, dangerous substance and says the public deserves clarification on the purpose, supplier, authorization, storage, health risks related to this particular substance. He formally wrote to Nuhu Ribadu seeking answers and copied relevant public health and regulatory agencies like NAFDAC and the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, arguing that transparency is necessary for public trust. UNTA, that's the Office of the National Security Advisor, has, however, denied these allegations and asked El-Rufai and others with information to submit evidence to the Department of State Services for investigation. The presidency has also responded, saying that there was no such procurement. Now, let's look at this allegation and how it affects public trust. Let's look at allegations like this coming from people like El-Rufai to the Office of the National Security Advisor. We're having security concerns at this point. How does such allegations affect the security of the nation as a whole? Let's start from there.
You see, I'm confused about El-Rufai. I listened to one interview some years ago when Obasanjo saw, just very few months ago, when Obasanjo saw El-Rufai, and he said, this guy, he said, do you know you have 3 problems? And El-Rufai was like, what are my problems? And he said, the first problem you have is that you are clever.
Okay.
And he proved that by saying his activities in the school, he had the first class, he's always passing and all that. I saw his document and you can see, that brilliancy in his document all through.
Okay.
He said, so you are clever. He said, another problem you have, the second problem is that you are not only clever, but you look clever. That people take him for a fool. If they see his face, they will think Obasanjo does not know anything. There's an advantage for him because they used to underestimate him. So, and he will always go past people's expectations. But you, El-Rufai, you look smart.
Okay.
So you are not only clever, but you look it too.
Okay.
He said another problem that you have is that you act it too. Anytime you talk, people see sense in what you say. They see, that's what Obasanjo telling him.
Okay,
that
but how is that one a problem?
Yeah, that his problem is that he's smart, he looks it, he talks it, and he acts it. So this time now, I want to see what Obasanjo said in him, and I have two perspectives about it. The first one, do you know that you cannot tell me, BISOLA, that Dr. Laifa, this is what you are if you don't know me? So I believe that for him to just wake up and say, government, this is what they have imported, and he's even mentioning the quantity of what they have imported. He is very specific about his details. I'm scared because I feel that you cannot say this except you know me.
Okay.
Now, the other side of it is that he confirmed it one time that he listens to their calls too, that they are not the only one listening
because
to
I was
calls.
about to get to that. What does it say about privacy?
You are not the only one listening to people's call. We listen to your calls too. So he must have gotten those information from the details of what... We are coming to that because that's another case entirely.
Exactly.
Then on the other side, he has fallen out from, the APC government. He was with them before. They were, together. He knows what they can do, what they have been doing, and now he's out of the camp. Somebody will say it's just a beef. He's just saying it.
Yeah, some would say that this is also a political rhetoric.
He's just trying
to
get back at them, or probably to, say something that people will see them in the black book. And we can look at that from that angle. But his being specific is worrisome because it means he actually knows something somewhere. And out of all the accusations that you give to every politician, it may not be 100% correct, but there will be an matter of truth, no matter how little.
Okay, now this substance that we're talking about in particular, why would the government want to import such?
What they want to do with it?
Exactly.
That's what I say.
They have debunked it. They have said it's not true. But why would the government want to
do
import
that
such a material?
Is it an instrument for the next election? They know how they do their things. That's why I'm saying that I have two perspectives about this issue.
All right.
We cannot say what Badu is saying. What Erufai is saying is totally zero. That's why I'm saying that we are an answer of truth. He may miscalculate this information, but the truth is that he was giving specific, information about that importation.
But don't you think people also make up things like that? Is it not possible for somebody to make up?
If I say you steal money, will I be able to say the same amount of money you stole? Will I be able to say, okay, this is exactly? I don't want Nigerians to, say it is completely impossible.
Okay.
They are both politicians. Anything. You can't expect less from these people. They can do anything.
All right. Now, still talking about El Rufai, we saw what happened at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, where his passport was briefly confiscated and, where they were trying to take him in. And we saw people saying, no, you can't take him. He's going to leave this airport, he'll at RTA and all of that. Now, El Rufai also alleged that Ribadu ordered this particular arrest. He claimed to have intercepted or listened to a phone conversation.
He did not
from the NSA's office.
He confirmed it was not true.
It's a claim. It's still a claim.
No. He said
that he listened to a conversation.
He said, I know that Ribadu ordered my arrest. And to confirm the source of the knowing, he said he heard Ribadu ordering it, that he listened. It was later he was trying to, because maybe he later realized the implication of what he was saying, and then he was trying to now cover it up by saying people listen. No. It means dedicated people listen. That line is bugged. That's my conclusion.
All right, now let's look at it. Bugging of lines. Let's look at how this affects the privacy of, individuals, either people in government or regular Nigerians like you and I. These comments about intercepted calls has actually stirred a lot of reactions about privacy rights, legality of this particular surveillance. What rights, what orders do you have to actually listen to other people's conversation, and then accountability in intelligence operations as well?
What I know is that the only set of people that are permitted by law are the security operatives.
Okay.
I remember losing my phone one time, and then I had to go to MTN office to take permission. They asked me to go to the police to take a report so that to be able to tap the line so that I can know who actually took the phone. So it means this is not something that an individual can do. It is a government security prerogative that you can tap the line for security reasons.
It's not something that an individual should do. It's not like people cannot do it.
It's not something.
Because we know people who are that tech savvy.
Of course. This is not something that individuals should do. If you do it, then it means you are violating communication laws.
Okay.
You cannot be listening to my call. I was telling somebody the other time when he was talking about security and all that. He wanted to put up an hotel and he was, fixing, cameras everywhere. And I entered one of his room and I saw somebody fixing it. And I said, why are you fixing camera in the room? He said, no, that I want everybody secure. I said, no, you don't fix camera in the room because you are going to be spying on the privacy of your customers, which is against the law totally. So there are some things that are not permitted by law. No matter how technically, experts that you are. If you do it on your own, it has to be a secret thing. You can't say it out.
Okay.
Now that he has said, he's assuring that he knows.
He listens.
Yes, he needs to be queried by law. How? Why? You cannot believe that's a breach of security by an individual.
Okay.
And it's not permitted by law. We have our laws. It is only if you want any information by the government, you go to the appropriate law agency and ask for the records, but not that on your own. And to say that the record of the person you are bugging is that of the NSA,
National Security Advisor.
No. It means he can sabotage the effort of the Security Council any day, anytime. That's a serious issue that the government should look into.
Should handle. All right. 0913655695. Let's take your thoughts on this El-Rufai and Nuhu Ribadu matter, or the National Office of the National Security Advisor. What are your thoughts on the allegations earlier made by Malam Nasir El-Rufai, and also what he said about tapping into the conversation or listening into the conversation? Hello, good morning.
Mr. Bamdili, Mr. Bamdili, long time.
Happy New Year, maybe.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You see, what I noticed is that I've been following politicians and elections for over 50 years. I think what is happening is a rivalry between Ibadu and El-Rufai. Two of them believe they are prospective presidential candidates of any party after tomorrow. So, rightly or wrongly, El-Rufai believed it was Nuhu Ribadu who stopped him from becoming a minister. And that is where I'm worried. Because when you notice in 2014, when APC were trying to take over the government from PDP, the race issue, clearly talk about it. Lai Mohammed was good at that. He would say what was doing wrong, where it was, what they were supposed to do. But now, what you see, individual opposition members fighting for itself, especially El-Rufai. So, for now, no serious opposition. Coming to that thing, El-Rufai is saying, we're in a country where anybody can do anything and get away.
Can you imagine?
You cannot, the tapping to, whether he likes it or not, Nuhu Ribadu is NSA, National Security Advisor. He has no right to do that. And he's saying it publicly because he knows anything will happen.
All right.
No more in this country, and that's where the danger is.
All right.
I think we get to the situation where nobody will be above the law. God bless Nigeria.
All right, God bless Nigeria. Now, that also brings me to the question of if, according to what El-Rufai has said, that he intercepted the phone line of an NSA, the National Security Advisor. What does that say? A whole NSA.
It means he's listening.
What does that say?
He's not listening to what he's saying every time.
How does that also affect regular people like you and I? What does that say about the safety and security?
He's not listening to our cause. He's listening to cause of those that matters.
No, but these people matter. These are the people in charge of the security of the nation.
Honestly,
if somebody like this can listen to it and get away with it, what then happens to other critical sectors of the society?
I already said that it should not be taken lightly. Whether it's a free statement that is carelessly uttered or not, the government should take it up. You cannot bug the phone of NSA and then we sleep over it. It means everything about security that's been said in this country is on the table of Ribadu. I mean,
El-Rufai. All right. 0913-655-6952. That is the number to call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Adidi. I'm calling from Amoyo.
All right, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, about your conversation. I think in life there is a lot of truth in whatever someone is. And El-Rufai, I've been watching his trend, and based on what the former president said about him, he's a man that is very, very intelligent, and we should not take this evidence lightly. I believe maybe what APC are doing is trying to, maybe they want to use tricks ahead of the 2027 election. I pray God will see us through.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. 0913-655-6952. That is the number to call. This one says, good morning, BISOLA. Top of the morning to our guest. We must understand that El-Rufai has been boxed to a corner and he's doing everything to bring himself back to political relevance. To me, I want to believe that El-Rufai's allegation is sensational, tendentious, and politically motivated. What he's bringing out of this sensitive, why is he bringing out this sensitive allegation when the DSS INEC are after him to come and clarify certain allegations against him? Remember that Joseph was wrongly accused with evidence from his master's wife. He is aware that Ribadu knows him in and out, and he's trying to be clever. If you believe El-Rufai's allegation, why will you not believe Ribadu for the denial? El-Rufai has committed cybercrime and he must be made to face justice.
Exactly.
The service provider that is complicit must also be probed. That's from Elda.
Thank you. And thank you for giving me that word I've been looking for. It's a cybercrime. And if you own normal students, young people out there for defrauding white people on the same cybercrime, I don't see any reason why they should lie low on this allegation.
Or even for careless talk too.
My God, this should
We've seen people go down for careless talk. So even if this was
taken seriously,
just politics, it should be taken seriously. Also.
Why was why was he charged to court? Because he was talking about the president. And this is against the nation, not just the president. This is a crime, a cyber crime against the security network of the country, and it has to be taken seriously.
All right, we'll see how this unfolds, because sometimes some people would also say that some people act like they're bigger than the law, like the law is not for them, and it's for certain people.
On the El-Rufai, then I think we don't have a law in this country. We don't have law.
All right, let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam BISOLA.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
This officer Samuel. Good morning, our engineer.
Thank you.
Is it doctor?
Sorry. How was the weekend?
Fine. Thank you.
There must be a starting and there must be ending. Is El-Rufai the only person that would be denying a ministerial slot?
I don't know.
If he had not tried this with Obasanjo, it would have been forgotten for long. We politicize everything in this country, and the government must stand up to this. He must be questioned the source of his information and his accomplice. He cannot just be saying everything politics. I'll be letting the country down. It's never done. This is a serious issue and it's a security matter. Everybody must be brought to justice with this. So he was saying if they want to arrest him at the airport, there's nothing they can do. They will arrest him. Who is he? So let the government should just rise up to this and let's know the source of the information, and he should be charged for this, for cybercrime, and for useless opening of his mouth. Well done. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much.
I think everybody was able to get to this level because of initially he is engaged with this APC.
Okay.
We cannot underestimate his roles bringing Tinubu into power.
All right.
And because of that, there's a limit to how they can query him. Everything he has been doing since is questionable until when he made this statement.
Okay.
And I think this is an opportunity for the government to now pick him up because he needs to explain how he was able to listen to the conversation of the SNT. And then he needs to also tell the government, how do you know, or what are you saying? How do you know that we are importing
this particular
the particular chemical. It means he has information. And I think if the government failed to do the needful, it means there's something they hide.
All right, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we will take more reactions on this particular story. You can send us a message on WhatsApp on 0913-655-6864, 0913-655-6864. It is still the Diamond Breakfast Show. We'll be back after the break.
Diamond FM, your one-stop dial.
Better be iron and care, be good for your body, yeah. Are you not aware? Body that be the day for yeah. Your daily friend, for your blood, if it's 10 over 10, oh yeah. Be your ten, try to hit on fast, be tested. Blood builder for everybody, yeah. Healthy body for everybody, yeah. Perupina, product of Beats in healthcare.
Madam Matron, now so you go, they look me as I they carry this my RN certificate up and down without upgrading it like you, Abby.
Nurse Titi, I don't tell you, say Nurse Lara. They do distance learning. Oh, Thomas Adeomi University, oh, she they work. She go still they go school online. Very soon, make I tell you, she go get her BSc nursing and leave you behind.
Alele, make I go register sharp. Tell all my friends too. This is a big opportunity for all my nursing friends.
Now so, for just 200,000 naira per session, you fit get BSc nursing for Thomas Adeomi distance learning. For more inquiries, call the number 0803-357-8369 or call 090-231-30170 or visit our website at www.pau.edu.ng.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to our dear brothers and sisters in Islam. The much anticipated month of Ramadan is fast approaching. The month of reflection, forgiveness, tranquility, and abundant blessings. At Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, we have designed affordable packages to celebrate with you and make this Ramadan a memorable and rewarding one. You can sponsor our Ramadan Tafsir or support any of our programs with tangible items to be distributed during this holy month. We enjoin you to embrace peace, make more du'as, and give to the needy this Ramadan. For further inquiries, please call 091-2929-4332. May Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan.
Have you decided to have a delightful time away from home and you're looking for a comfortable or truly pampering experience at a luxurious hotel here in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria? Search no more. The best place to choose is Wingate Exotic Hotel. Do I tell you about this 5-star rated hotel in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria? Our welcoming package is top-notch with experienced staff, a room of spacious and fully equipped home or away from home it is. Come enjoy special delicacies by in-house chef and buffet breakfast. The everyday fun and special karaoke night on Friday at our bar, VIP and VVIP lounge. All of various sizes for your event are available. The enjoyment of a pool experience, seats, and more is the reason why Wingate Exotic Hotel is your number one choice when it comes to hospitality. We're at Kilometer 10, University of Ilorin Road, before Ateloku bus stop, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. For reservation or inquiry, call 080-9824-4472 or 080-9824-4473. Wingate Exotic Hotel, the hotel where cozy memory lasts.
Welcome back from that break. It is still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, your shining supreme station. I am BISOLA ODUWOLE SULEIMAN, and I still have with me Dr. Sunday Olaifa Adisheko right here in the studio. And before that break, we're talking about the rift between El Rufai and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Rebadu, and the allegations by El Rufai as well, and the claims that he tapped the NSA's phone and he was able to listen to conversations and hear about his ordered arrest. These and many more we have been talking about this morning. However, we need to also take a look at what is happening here in Kwara State and criticisms surrounding the statements made by the governor, the executive governor of Kwara State, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak. Let's take a listen to the audio and we'll be right back.
influencers to deliver FCT of the excellencies and many others colleagues on the committee, Senator President and our party leaders that we will work as a team with local stakeholders and community influencers to deliver FCT to the all progressive countries. I'm confident that the good people of the Federal Capital Territory across the 6 council areas will come out to align with our party and show truly that APC is not just the party of now, but also the veritable vector to Nigeria's progress and sustainable future.
That was the executive governor of Kwara State, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak, speaking there. This particular video has drawn, a lot of criticism. He vowed, he pledged to help the All Progressives Congress APC win the FCT, the Federal Capital Territory Council election.
Is he the minister of the Federal Capital Territory?
He's a member of the party. He's a stakeholder in the party.
Governor of the Governors Forum.
Yes,
right?
yes, the chairman of the Governors
Forum. He's the one to now
Forum.
Campaign in Abuja for everybody to vote for the president.
But this is not a new thing for a lot of, governors or political stakeholders in other states to go support other people, other members of their party.
I see that statement as a political statement. Doctor, with all due respect to His Excellency Governor Abdulrasaq Abdurrahman, Abuja is not his territory.
Okay.
And I can't see reasons why we should be assuring the president of a place you don't have control over. You are not the senator from that center, and you are not the minister of the Federal Capital Territory.
Okay.
You are not also an house of a representative member of that municipal. You don't have control about Abuja, so why assuring the president about Abuja?
He's pledging support.
No. Listen to that statement again. He said, I can assure you that Abuja will be delivered. That was an affirmative statement.
Okay.
It was not something that was under promise.
Right.
It was an affirmative statement. And you see, the question is, have you delivered Kwara State? Governor Abdurrahman should know that this election is not going to be like that of last year. I can assure him. My name is Sunday Olaifa. I can assure him. I am not judging him, and I'm not saying whether he will enter or not. I just want to assure him and his followers that this election is not going to be the same. At all.
All right. Now, looking at the statements that he made, there's been a lot of backlash regarding the statement, saying, you're in Abuja talking about delivering the MP Council elections, where we're facing a lot of security issues, not just regular issues now, security issues in Kwara State, banditry and the likes. Just recently, another attack happened here in Kwara State, in Kakafu community, in Patigi local government area, where 4 residents were abducted overnight. Now, we have these issues. We have a lot of other issues as well affecting Kwarans, and the government is there, but let's look at it. Should we be playing politics at a critical time like this?
No.
Should we put politics aside?
I have a different opinion in that aspect.
Okay.
Governor Abdulrasaq Abdurrahman has some commitments, just like you said the other time. And if he doesn't have to be speaking only on issues of security or anything like that in Kwara State, we can't expect that it will be stereotyped to a particular thing. Even if the roof is, on fire in Kwara, there will be other stakeholder, issues that we have to, also address. And that's one of those things that I'm only talking about is 100% assurance of the president when he doesn't have the capacity. But the truth is that in his capacity as the chairman of the Governors Forum, he also has a lot of things to attend to.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that Kwara has become what we are. In those days, we used to hear this news at a far distance about insecurity. I invited a professor, to come and assess my PhD students last year, December. And the woman said, I will not come, Dr. Leifa, I'm not coming because Kwara State is banned this then. And I was surprised. I said, but I'm in Lori, madam. And he said, no, all these news about Eruku, about everywhere, I cannot come to Kwara. So the impression everybody have outside Kwara State is that Kwara State is on the opposite when it comes to insecurity. And this is an issue that should be a very, very priority to the governor.
Okay.
So everybody's expectation now is that the governor should fix the issue in Kwara State and should play down on other politics that has nothing to do with the
That's
mandate.
what Quarrens are saying.
Yes.
But you just mentioned now that the governor also has other commitments. Yes, while he's fighting insecurity, he should also not let those other commitments suffer.
He has other commitments, but the truth is that our expectation is that he is the chief security officer of the state. And our expectation is that he will keep us safe. So if he's taking any other issue, more importantly, like he has showed the president now, than that of the security of Kwara State, then I think that's why we have to call him to order that. Mr. Man, the mandate before you is to keep Kwara resources and lives and property safe. And that's exactly what people are calling for.
All right, so let's take some reactions right here. Let me know what your thought is on this particular one. 0913-655-6952. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
It's Samuel calling from Tanke.
All right, Samuel, go ahead.
My take on El-Rufai arrest, it's just that I think in this country, this present administration, what I can call or make to be one of their greatest achievements is that making sure that they have been able to make sure that they sponsor the downfall of opposition parties by the uses of the taxpayers' money. Because my son, wicked comes to mind. If El-Rufai was arrested on the basis of insecurity and is still better than cyber crime, I'm not saying that cyber crime should be encouraged, but Mr. President himself has been able to appoint someone who publicly came out to accuse him of being a drug dealer as the ambassador in this country. So for me, all those just end in the fact that they are just trying to make this country like a one-man party. They don't want the other party to strive, and it is not good to our democracy.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your thought this morning. 0913-655-6952. It is still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, your shiny supreme station. This one here says, good morning, presenter and the guest. 6 days without electricity at Offa Garage, Kilanko area. We will still, exactly. Mine is about 5 days. Is affecting business and people's negatively. Do we still have government in Kwara, Nigeria? If we do, they should give us like engineer Abdul. Yes, sir.
No, the president said we should not put in for second class. If there's no constant supply of electricity, and I'm holding me on to that.
We still have time.
The record are there.
Well, let's see. It's not 2027 yet, so maybe magic.
BISOLA, are you saying until 2027?
Maybe magic will happen before then. It's still February 2026.
By the time the election is getting there, you will see light everywhere because they want to convince us that
Nigeria.
It's important.
Good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Godwin, go ahead, sir.
Oh, this palaver every day. I'm not interested. It's just a hudabalu. For nothing. We are there every day. They should concentrate on this insecurity. Everything, hudabalu, parabolating, getting. Every day.
All right.
Moderator.
Yes,
please, for God's sake, no, thank you. Help me. We are really dying. Our guests, people are there in Nigeria. Let them consider this insecurity. Right. They are on their own. They know each other. They know themselves. They should not divert our attention.
All right.
Checking.
Thank you so much, Pa Godwin. Thank you for this. You know, a lot of us feel this way as well. Yes. We're concerned about this. It's affecting us. Either people we know, we don't know. They are Nigerians. They're human beings like us as well. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? All right, Titilaya, go ahead.
Let us call it ABC. Everybody is telling us that they belong. That is the thing he's trying to explain. Then in respect of insecurity in the country,
yes,
they should do something about it. Then our governor that is saying he's going to deliver Kwara State to Abuja.
It's not Kwara State, to FCT.
Has he delivered his own state? God will help us. Bless you.
Thank you very much, Titilayo. Thank you so much for calling. We have more messages. The criticism against the governor is politically motivated. He was given an assignment, and I don't think there's anything wrong in making a statement concerning the assignment.
That's an APC. That's an APC.
Well, Ashaju, that's a question for you. He says that does not mean he has abandoned his state. Other governors in attendance also have, also have their own problems back home.
No.
So because of insecurity, the governor must not eat, sleep, laugh, or do other things. Let us appeal to the enemies within who are frustrating the efforts of the government. Security is the responsibility of...
Let me say you are APC.
And that's why I asked him. He said, let us know, are you?
But honestly, like I said, he has other commitments, and it's just that at this sensitive time, I think their expectation is high, especially on this security issue. People feel that there are so many issues that the governor should be more particular about other than the re-election of the government. But if he has said this at another time that is not as critical at this time in Kwara State, people will not have comment on it. That's exactly what Edayemi is trying to say.
This one says, with all due respect to the Kwara State government, imagine our duly elected governor assuring the president. Even yesterday, we lost one of our brothers in Bubu to bandits. Yesterday in Share, there were attacks. Dubangi as well is in Abuja. It should please have a rethink. The State Assembly are also silent. That's from Israel, from Tanke. All right.
Bisola, my problem is this. When there was issue in Aurago, Iruku and all that, then they said the government provided security personnel and equipment, and they went into the bush, camping everywhere in Ifelodun and Isin and Irekodun for bandits that are staying in the bush.
Okay.
Now, my question is, what is happening to the bush in Kayama, in Barutin, in Patigi? Can't we also go to those places? Because it's obvious that those people that are doing that thing, they are still in that area as I speak with you. Somebody was analyzing it to me the other time that how long do you have those set of people, those number of people, picked, those people were showcasing? The government played down on the number, and I think that is political. That's what they do every time. 170 people, were they transported on a bus? Maybe they moved them on trekking. How long would they have trekked when drones and satellites cannot pick them up in the nearby village where they are now? They cannot have gone. I don't think they should have gone more than 30 kilometers away from that place. Why don't we go into those bush and compete if we have something serious to do? A very serious government would do that. You war against a community in US, the US government will declare war against that place. And that's exactly what we're expecting from this government. I'm also bitter.
Okay, but some would say that in cases like this as well, the government might be afraid that they might use these people that they have picked, these people that they have kidnapped, as shield when the government comes guns blazing.
So if they use them as shield, does that mean that they cannot get to them? Why do we not have this so much amount of money allocated to security? Why? If you go to any budget, go listen to the Kwara State budget that was presented this January. Listen to every budget, you will see how much was allocated to security. So why do we keep spending this amount of money without using it effectively?
All right.
It's annoying.
All right. Okay, Elder Yemi Ashaju has responded. He says, I am not a card-carrying member of any party. My party is Nigeria. Good morning, Diamond FM. Okay, let's take this call. The phone line has been buzzing. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you for eventually.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Well, super. Our governor, whose house is on fire, is sent to another house to go and settle marital issue. That's the way I would like to. Marital issue. Even in another town. The election in Federal Capital Territory is like local government election. And the minister is like the governor. We just heard of a letter written to our community here. We have been, nobody is even sleeping with any, nobody is even closing any eye now in our area here. Those people are not trooping to up. But then, yesterday or 2 days ago, the terrorists released picture of people abducted.
Videos.
And the governor was appointed. He will have politely tell the party, please, my house is on fire. Why not pick another person?
All right.
And like I said earlier, the problem we have is that there is no opposition. The only line Mohammed, the opposition spokesperson, even President Tinubu wouldn't have gone to Arugungu for festival when Nigeria
is born in
this type of I mean, but I don't know whether the government is stronger than terrorists or terrorists are stronger than the government.
All right, thank
so
you.
It's so unfortunate.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much. This one, okay, we will take this when we take the last story for the day. He says, I can't blame Kwara State government for what he said, or governor for what he said, because despite the killing, kidnapping, and the hunger in the state, they have seen a lot of Kwarans who are not prepared to change government in the 2027 election. Next one says, Kwara is not safe and our Babadi campaign in Abuja. That shows where we find ourselves. Just this morning, I read like 2 separate attacks from Kwara North. You should focus on insecurity in Kwara State first. That's from Yemi from Agaka. Now, before we go on the program, let's quickly talk about this one that is on the mind of a lot of Nigerians. I know you have experienced it. I have experienced it.
What?
I experienced it, the electricity. I experienced it firsthand yesterday. In our house, my mom killed a lot of chickens, and she wanted to freeze them. We had to fry everything.
Better fry them.
We fried till late in the night because it was spoiled.
Come and pay you
because it was spoiled. They needed in preparation for Ramadan. They had to do that because they feed a lot of people, and she had to fry everything as much as that is. I know people who have frozen food businesses, people who cannot do without electricity.
Go Jane now, you're in trouble.
I saw a laundryman the other day. I didn't even know that there was a gas iron now that they used to iron because there's no electricity. It's that bad. Now the NLC is threatening, a protest if the electricity sector is not revamped and is brought to life the way it should be. That over the years, the system that we have continued to run has not helped us in any way. What are your thoughts on this? So we've been doing this for many years and we're still here. The national grid keeps collapsing. This year alone, only God knows how many times. This is just February.
This year, it has been about 2 or 3 times. And I think the government should be practical about this because they have failed us initially. If we talk about electricity, Tinubu should know that a scorecard with me, for example, as Olaifa is 0. Because one of those points that he actually campaigned with was this electricity. The video is available, it's on the net. When he said that if the electricity is not stable, it should not be voted in for second term. And we are still holding on to that statement. Anybody close to him should tell him that Nigerians are still watching because we cannot just continue to stay. BISOLA, for the past 6 days, I have no light in my area. Just because of one rain like that, there was total blackout. Total
everywhere.
Blackout. So I have to come out every time to charge my phone or probably the power bank and then take it home for my family to use at night. This is annoying. It's not acceptable, especially for government that cannot give us excuse that they don't have money to do anything or what are they do. Why? Somebody was making jest of us from Namibia the other time. I don't know whether you saw the video. When he said Namibia is not developed. He said, well, Namibia has developed at least to a point where our national grid is not falling like your president. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's embarrassing. I was in Ghana 2 years ago, and the Nigerian ambassador to that place was assuring me that in years there has not been any power failure. The same thing for Benin Republic.
For smaller countries, our neighbors.
Benin Republic said Nigeria supplied them electricity, and they don't have it off anytime. We supplied them and kept it constant.
So what is wrong with ours?
Something is wrong with us.
The owners of the power supply.
Something is wrong with us, and everything is politicized. I don't understand it. Why shouldn't we do something rightly? I don't know. What exactly can Nigerians do right? What exactly? So if somebody is coming now to say, I will construct road for you, I just wonder that stop telling those days, just fix the government, do the needful, and the economy will run naturally.
All right. And this one here says, we were told that the wind pulled down many of their poles and did damage to some of their installations. However, even when there was no such, we had no regular supply of electricity. That's from Elder Yemi Ashajo. And I saw one here. It says, good morning, Diamond FM and your guest, very sound analyst. He says, NEPA. For how long? I met these NEPA issues while growing up. And now, at 40 years, still, NEPA issues. Where is the integrity? 7 days, no light. And we keep hearing grid collapsing. For how long will this continue? Who is doing this to us? Francis from Olunlade. 0913-655-6952. You have 30 seconds. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning. What's your name?
This is Dr. Larry.
Go ahead, sir. You have 30 seconds. Go ahead quickly.
I want to talk on the issue of the 85.
All right.
So the issue of any politician, so that is not the ruling party in Nigeria is a problem. So according to my own belief, if everybody is still in APC, any offense that he has committed, they will know how to cover him. They will know how to cover him.
All right.
But according to us, he already gone to another party. That is why they put the allegation on him.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your take. Olamide Tobi from Malete says, good morning, Diamond family. It's so sad watching the governor of Ijoba Mekunin Kwara State campaigning for the APC, promising to work hard for the success of the APC in the elections. After seeing the video of hundreds of helpless Kwarans, old and young, in kidnappers' captivity, to them only 2027 election is important. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
good morning, sir. Good morning. Go ahead. All right.
You know, it must get to someone's life, a stage in someone's life, you decide to die by yourself. The feeling of those that were captured, when they said over 200 were killed, why can't those, they were they killed before they are taken to the bush? How many are those? That's it, my brother. They should have revolted. It's better to death than to someone to over 100 people captured. No, we should just talk about ourselves. Yeah, the time in our life we stand up ourselves. We stand like that. And for the governor, it's just a political statement. Right. The governor should come back to Lorry and do what is expected of him.
All right. Thank you very much.
Majority
Thank you,
of those people captured are children.
Are children and women. Women.
Yeah, they're vulnerable.
Yeah, so how do you expect them to stand up to these people? Government would never take us serious because of our nonchalant attitude. That's from Engineer. Yes, sir. Not all of us have that. It says, is it not yet clear enough to the Nigerian masses that the APC values political positions over human lives? Kwara government's denial of kidnapped figures of people was proven wrong by the bandits' video, yet the government could only make a lame reaction to that. What else do we need to vote out APC nationwide? That's from Richford from GRA.
Where is the change that APC promised us when PDP was there? That's the question. They promised us change. I mean, the APC is not
well, we're still looking for it. We're still waiting, and we're still hopeful that something will be done, especially when it has to do with people's lives and properties. It is important that the government stands up to their duties. Thank you so much, Dr. Olaifa, for coming. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking. We're glad to have you. Thank you to everyone who called in and sent in messages. This is where we call it a wrap on the program. The conversations continue tomorrow. About Us is also coming up shortly. Do join us. My name is BISOLA ODUWOLE SULEIMAN. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Nigeria will be great again. Everybody just needs to play